Round two, we've got the choice. We'll play first, and yeah, it's a keep. Got all, I mean, it's a little resource heavy, but certainly a keepable hand. So open it up with a little Scoured Barrens and pass the turn. Maybe draw a little Death Dealer off the top. Oh, a little bit too much to ask for, but still pretty good draw. We've got some high toughness guys like this Abzan guide that I would eventually like to play. Ooh, Mardu Hateblade. Looks like another Abzan deck, perhaps. Incremental Growth is a fine draw. Let's get this guy down. All right. Ooh. Let's do some border scouting here, huh? Grizzly, Guide, Long Shot Squad. I think we take another Guide here. Then we play a land, and we're ready to drop a 4/4 lifelinker next turn. We're also well set up for our delve spells. No plays again. All right. Interesting. Well, so we could hardcast the guide, but I think I'm actually going to do Grizzly plus Morph Guide because he already knows we have the guide, so I don't mind morphing it. Feel like this, I don't know, gives us incremental growth a little bit earlier, perhaps. All right, so we made the right decision because Throttle was going to take care of that any way you slice it. All right, I think we're bringing in a Dutiful Return just based on the amount of removal we've seen out of him at this point. It seems like it's a that to me is a pretty big indicator that Dutiful Return is going to be pretty excellent in this match. All right, Temur Charger, not the best, but that's all right. Definitely better to morph since he doesn't know what it is and he's tempted to use more removal if he's got it on it. We're going to be able to eventually take care of that Bondkin. And for now, we're just mostly on the hunt for... I think I make this trade. This thing's... I've got actual good creatures for later, so let's get rid of his Death Touch now. Really? Seems like a pretty greedy play, but all right. What do we want him to know about? I guess the kin tree. Wait. Oh, the first strike. That's right. All right. Well, I gave him free information. Forgot about the first strike. My bad. See if we can't find one of our ancestors. Oh, scavenger for 1 mana. Plus invocation. Or we could do scavenger plus throttle as well. It's not bad. Yeah, I think we do that. So let's get this guy down. I guess he only has one card left in hand. I think I'm just going to throttle if he swings with both. We'll throttle the Bondkin, and I think we'll make the trade at this point. But let's do the throttle before blockers, just in case he's got the feet. Oh, he doesn't swing with either? Well, do admit I wasn't expecting that. And Battle Priest. Alright. Well, I do have to kill something here. I really don't know why he's not attacking, though. That is interesting. Guess we kill the first striker. Lifelink is a big deal too, but first strike seems more difficult to defeat. I need one more creature. Guess we do the invocation. And swing with the scavenger. And I'm willing to trade a Spirit Warrior for either of his guys at this point. Guess we can hold the land. Pretty much play everything. Just in case he's got a Skull Hunter. All right. It's a good one. All right, guess we hold the forest. Kind of tempted to get rid of incremental growth, but only because he's got so much removal. This deck definitely has more removal than probably any other deck I've played against so far in the format. I don't think I've seen that many before. Swarm of Bloodflies, not bad. Alright, so we take 4. That's unfortunate. Let's figure this out. So I guess I have to pump one of his guys if I want to play his growth, which I think I have to at this point. So if I growth this once, and then this twice and this 3 times, probably get behind this. All right. Guess we're still dead, but maybe he thinks that I've got a charm in my hand. I am leaving the mana up. Nope, he didn't bite. It was a close game, though. I'm going to scare him because I like doing that now. It's my new MO. I like doing the I wish I could punish you play. Oh, this guy's screwed, right? I love this. All right, so let's see here. Removal.deck, so dutiful return. First time I've ever sideboarded into this, and I'm glad that I have it. Seems pretty good here. What do I want to cut for the dutiful return? Certainly not a creature. I need as many as I can get against the removal deck. Guess we could cut incremental, but maybe awaken's the actual right choice. Incremental's got a lot of upside. So does awaken, but let's just do dutiful return, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure what else to cut. I don't want to cut a creature. Let's try this. Yeah, it's a good hand. All right. Pretty straightforward. Kill morph, attack for 4. What did he reveal? He has an Ivory Tusk Fortress too? Jeez. It's pretty good. I really want to cast Bitter Revelation. He did find his black source, so it's going to be problematic, unfortunately, when it comes to the old Ivory Tusk. There's our 4th land. Seems like a good turn to Revelation, so let's go ahead and bash in with our Grizzly. Actually, yeah, we can just bash in with Grizzly and then drop the Scavenger. That makes more sense. I want to keep up. Oh, not blocking. Well, I hope this isn't an Abzan guide. So we're going to Revelation, and do I need more land? It's a good question. Debating taking the dutiful return of the long shot squad, but then we're passing up on land. Currently, I just wouldn't be able to play throttle, and we're only one land away. I'll take the spells. So I guess it's an Abzan guide. I guess it doesn't have to be, but could have also been a Pine Walker, I guess. All right. Every tusk is pretty good. All right, he's taking it, so that means we'll drop Scavenger plus Ancestor. Hmm. Hmm. Guess I could have swung with everything, but the reason I didn't want to was I wanted to leave up throttle, and actually I wanted to be able to post-combat play the long shot squad. I think that's what really motivated me, but that's okay. So we'll let that happen, and then I guess we'll drop a squad and pass. I do kind of want to keep a clock going with that parapet, but just not quite there yet. Next turn, I guess I have to swing with more dudes, but it's pretty difficult to do, I guess, because of the morph. It's pretty difficult to swing into that because of the morph, yeah. So swing with the long shot squad. He's only got 4 resources up anyway. Alright, so DC's pet, I don't care. I'm not going to throttle it. He can gain his 1 life. Like, it sucks, but at least we know what that is now. I don't have to worry about it anymore. I think we just hardcast the Abzan guide. This kind of dissuades him from attacking with his Ivory Tusk Fortress. And if he has removal, we can still Dutiful Return and get back our Scavenger and the guide. Let's take 1 more hit from this guy. Alright, Mastodon is no big deal. Ooh, Kintry. So get a 2-mana 5/5. It's pretty good. Plus I can Dutiful Return, which is also good. So I guess we just swing with our Lifelinker. Play Invocation. And I guess we can Dutiful Return here, but let's Outlast. Seems like a good time to Outlast. 5/5 on deck waiting for us. So we'll get this guy up to 4. And I guess we'll get the Ancestor up to 5. And we have a couple blockers, which is nice. I could have Dutiful Returned there, but I'm not quite ready to do it yet. I feel like the Abzan Guide is kind of the important dude in this match. So he's playing playing a Delve spell. Maybe a Scavenger? He doesn't have the resources to, yeah, I was going to say, he didn't have the resources to dead drop, so could not be that. Now he's tapped out as well. So that leaves us a pretty good attack. I believe we're going to be Ivory Tusk Fortressing. We're going to be throttling that. That is a fair assumption. Huh, that was an interesting block. Alright, so we do that. Make sure we kill the Scavenger. Now we throttle the Fortress. So make sure we kill that. That thing dies. He takes damage. And I guess I want to start parapeting now. I could have also outlasted, but we've got him at a fairly low health total. If he starts swinging with Pet, I guess I can deal with that. Oh, Dune Blast too, jeez. It's quite the deck my opponent's got there. Oh, I forgot to parapet. Oh, that's okay. That is quite the deck my opponent's got. So I guess he should be 1 point of damage lower. I'm skeptical. Well, I guess he was pretty confident. The 8 toughness was more important to him, so okay. I think fairly obvious what we're bringing back here. We're just going to go ahead and get our Scavenger for sure. And, well, maybe the Parapet. As odd as that is. The Parapet lets us get consistent damage on him, but the Guide lets us gain life. I think the problem is I can't cast the Guide right away, but I can do the Parapet. So I'm gonna go Scavenger Parapet. I mean, Dead Drop gets us anyway, but I'm not gonna play around it. Ooh, this could be a good opportunity to find our 3/5 Death Toucher. That would be nice. Hey, there he is. Speak of the devil. Yeah, let's get him out. Seems like a pretty important card here. Guess the swarm wouldn't be bad either, but... Oh, wait. Hmm. I'm thinking about if I attack with the attendants here. He can double block. I'd kill both his guys. If he didn't block, and I play the guide, and he can't kill it, is that better for me? It's not bad. Yeah, I think we're in a position to do it. Yeah, I'm okay with this exchange. All right. Guess we play the Ancestor, and we leave back the Scavenger and the Guide to trade with the Battle Priest. Not attacking a Guide into a Hate Blade, so yeah. All right. That was a good draw. All right. Do the Death Dealer. Swing with the Scavenger. Pass. Put a regen shield on this guy. Yeah. It's a pretty good exchange for us. Giving Trample seems pretty good here, but I can't unmorph it. So I think we just go ahead and swing with these two. A regen shield on. Kill his guy, deal some damage to him. Guess we'll drop a charger hardcast. And we'll outlast. And we'll pass. Is that his third injury? Is that right? It's pretty good. So I could have attacked the Ancestor too, but I figured I'd rather outlast. Get him a little bit of power. I'm using a lot of time, but can't help it. Our opponent's deck is very resilient. He's got Dune Blast. He has. Does he have? I think he's got. What did I say? 3 debilitating injuries, which is insane. All right. Well, made it to game 3. That's impressive enough. I don't think it's speaking out of turn here by saying our opponent's deck is better than ours. So this is a challenging match. Our opponent has better cards than we do in his deck. So it's gonna be it's a little bit of an uphill battle. Plus I'm behind on time, so I really do have to focus my chi. I have to focus my chi. Yeah, I don't think I've got any other. I don't think I've got any sideboard plans or anything like that. Besides what we've already done. Let's try again. Yeah, it looks like a good hand, albeit a bit slow, but the fact that the scout into Sultai Scavenger is pretty nice. We've also got a lot of 1 and 2 drops in here, so could potentially find one of those at some point. All right. See if we can't find a good creature. Unfortunately, nothing too impressive here, so I guess we'll take an Ancestor. But I guess that's future protection. But unfortunately, we lost our 2 removal spells, which isn't ideal. And we don't have multiple black sources, so that also is not ideal. Guess we probably open with the long shot squad, although the long shot squad cannot block the Bondkin. But it does keep the Chief of the Scale at bay. Guide's not bad, but it's a little bit too easy of a target. I think we just do long shot squad. It's the least important creature. You can attack into it with the Bondkin, but unfortunately I've ran out of removal for that Battle Priest, I think. Maybe I do have a piece of removal? No, I'm not sure. I just don't know. So this is a pretty tough board state to come back from, but we'll see what we can do. Try our best here. Yeah, I guess we can just play a Scavenger plus a Grizzly. It's not bad. Can also do an Ancestor plus a Grizzly, but I guess Ancestor does keep the Bondkin at bay, and nothing else does. Not at bay, just we don't take damage from it. All right. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I'm tremendously low on time. So let's get the Grizzly out there. That's a good debilitating fatigue target, if he's got it. I think I have to F6 here. Only got 4.5 minutes, and I have a lot of work to do. He did, in fact, have the fatigue, as expected. He has 3 of them, I guess. Well, certainly not playing around anything here. Not quite sure I understand that one. Really? Killing the Ancestor was that important to him? That's surprising. So I think this turn we just drop a Scavenger. Next turn we get a Guide, which is pretty good. All right. I think we just drop a Guide here. Yeah, he's got 1 card. I can't really play around removal, so we might as well get in. I mean, I need to deal damage. Like I think if time wasn't an issue, I may not have attacked there, but time's too much of an issue. If I don't, why did I not play the Scavenger? I screwed up so bad there. I'm like playing sloppily now because of my low time. I tend to do that frequently. So should have a Scavenger on board, which means I should be dealing a lot more damage to my opponent. So kind of disappointed about that. But if I attack in, he double blocks, I can kill the Chief of the Scale, but I gain some life. It's not worth it, I don't think. Well, he does run Dune Blast. I guess it might be worth it. I don't have enough time to really think about it. I guess trading a Chief of the Scale for an Abzan Guide probably is not worth it. Let me think about this. Maybe I want a Dutiful Return, getting a couple guys back, but maybe not too. I don't know. Let me cast this hard cast. And then we'll drop this dude, although, no, let's drop him. Get rid of a swamp. At least our opponent's in top deck mode, I guess. It's pretty good. So he taps the scavenger. We'll get in for 3. Unfortunately, I don't want to really... I'm kind of in a tough spot because I don't want to progress the board anymore because I know he's got Dune Blast. But I'm also not winning the race board state-wise right now, considering that Bondkin is huge. I think he's going to throttle something. I don't really have a choice. I can't really bring anything back right now that I care about. I feel as though he's just digging for a Dune Blast. Could be a dead drop here. Looks like it, yeah. All right. So I guess we'll get rid of the... Let me think about this. I guess we can get rid of one of our scavengers. Get rid of the Temper Charger for sure. I think we get rid of a scavenger because I'll get it back with Dutiful Return. I kind of need this guide. If I sack the guide, then he can get in with the Chief and the Mastodon as well, and that's just a bit too good. So we'll take our punishment here. I guess you can't tap down our scavenger though. That's nice. Ooh, that was a good draw. Let's get our Dutiful Return. Scavengers coming back, and maybe guess a long shot squad. So now we run Scavenger. And we'll play a Death Dealer. And I guess we can attack with a Scavenger here. Could have attacked with the guide, but I guess since we're playing around a Dune Blast, or trying to avoid one, that might have been best. If he doesn't have the Dune Blast here, though, the good news is... I'm surprised he didn't attack there. Huh. That's interesting. I think we just get in with the Scavengers. Guess I can bash with my Death Dealer, though, can't I? I'm not playing around Dune Blast at this point. I don't think that's the plan. Not with a minute 15 left. Multiple Rotting Mastodons. Very interesting. All right. Taps the Scavenger. We bash in with Death Dealer plus Scavenger. Got less than a minute, so I'm in pretty tough shape time-wise. Oh, he did find the Dune Blast. Oh, I forgot to turn off my auto yield, so unfortunately I didn't regen my Raksha as a Death Dealer. That's another one I can attribute to being short on time, unfortunately. Kind of in a position where I have to F6, but at the same time, simultaneously, I don't want F6 because I want to keep the regen, so that's kind of disappointing. Especially considering that's kind of the difference between winning and losing. So I guess I should not have F6'd. So that's kind of cool, actually. I think we would have won had I played correctly. So that's pretty interesting. I'll have to keep that in mind next time I'm short on time in a match. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And at least we all know I would have won, right? Had I not F6'd, regenerated my guy. A little bit disappointed, but whatever. It's not a big deal. I'll see you in round 3.